Good afternoon, everybody. Mr. Wolfenbean here, making a return. Haven't uploaded any videos lately due to, let's say, university, exams, whatnot, everyday life, and a bit of a cold, so I've been a bit unable to film and make videos as much as I wanted. Anyway, we're back now with, today we're going to do the Stanley Parable. Haven't played this game. Haven't really watched much about it. You know what? I've heard about it. A lot of people have played it. It's very interesting from what I've heard, but it's going to be a first time experience for myself, so hopefully we can enjoy this together. Anyway, let's begin the game. Shouldn't take too long.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Okay.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple.
What is
He sat
427?
at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
Exciting.
This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
Brilliant.
And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Wow, what a lifestyle. Seriously.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi.
How rude.
Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This
Apologize for that,
complete
folks.
isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Ah, right. I have control. Okay, so far, can't click on anything. Mugs, big yellow box, and a nice little office. I love it! Anyway, let's go.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Anything.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Perhaps. Maybe everyone's out for lunch. Ooh. Ooh. Username access. What kind of name is access? Oh well, I'm turning off your computer. Haha! Ooh, another one. Let's turn them all off. Did we miss any in this room? No.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Seems to be a lot of yellow in this game. Grey, white, and yellow. Empty rooms. Maybe the numbers mean something. Maybe there's something like a conspiracy. I don't know. What the hell's going on in there? We'll come back to that. Ugh, dark rooms.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, right, you know what? I feel like following the instructions. Usually I'm going to go against them. More dark rooms. But today, we're going to follow the instructions.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an
I
answer
did get to
there.
read the first one. What's this say? Things, money, more money, things, but with money, more things, graphs, graphs about things and money. Sounds like a lot of ways that people make money. With things and stuff. Yeah! Well, that's enough for me to get this game finished. Let's see. Oh my god. I can open this door.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet,
Yes.
but there was nothing here, so he turned around
Nope.
and got back on track.
It's perfect. Nuclear wire. A big old monkey wrench.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
You seem to be against it. So therefore, I shall stay. I shall build a life here. Have children.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet.
Indeed.
He wasn't even doing anything.
Nope.
At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Well, if I could pick up the broom, I'd do like lightsabers or, I don't know, start hitting stuff off the shelf, but I can't.
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yes.
Standing around doing nothing?
Indeed.
Why?
Because I can.
Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Because the universe isn't parallel to my thoughts that are which inside the broom closet.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
It said broom closet.
I never would have thought to mention it.
Every other door had numbers on. This was the only one that didn't have numbers. It had a broom
Maybe
closet.
to you this is somehow its own branching path.
It is.
Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite."
This is an ending?
I hope your friends find this concerning.
Nope, we're going to stay for this ending.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid.
Hey!
He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
How much do I get paid, actually?
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead.
Yep.
You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard.
No.
Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
Okay.
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species.
You feel big?
Please remove their corpse
Using
from the
your big
area
words.
and instruct another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming.
Broom Closet Simulator 2014.
And insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Yep. We're staying here. Peaceful. I don't know if this is an ending. I hope it is. Do we have to leave? I don't want to leave. Ah, fine, you win.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
I'm going to try.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. Is the lights, or is it just extremely sunny outside? Should wear sunglasses. Ooh. This is creepy. Huh. You think the secretary would stay... secretary. Can't even speak. What's this? Executive bathroom. Ah. Fine. Ooh, what about this room? God damn it.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him.
Okay.
And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
No? Okay. What was that? 2, 8, 4, 5?
Stanley jumped, yet incredibly, by
Shit.
simply pushing random buttons on the keypad,
Yep.
Stanley happened to input the correct
So what happened?
code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Reminds me of Portal. This is dark. I'm Batman. Okay, no. Seriously. None of that. Right. I'm guessing I can go down.